Ryan Hart here, Disc and Dad. Welcome back to another episode. I'm keeping my end of the bargain. It's weekly videos. I know this is like a day late, but hey, you do what you do. First off, let me start out with a few things that happened last year. I noticed between my first post this year, my last post last year, there was about 5 or 6 months in between. Last year was pretty bad. I didn't do as many videos as I was hoping because we had some problems around here. First instance was a tree fell out in the front yard. It took out my daughter's car and the neighbor's car, so that wasn't great. We had to get that all cleaned up after the other part of the tree fell on the house the year before. So we had a tree finally come down all the way. Then right shortly after that, I fell down some stairs and I broke my right foot. I sheared it. I sheared off part of the bone, so part of the bone was floating in my foot. I had a high and low ankle sprain, and I completely broke another bone in my foot. So pivoting was hard, walking was hard. I used crutches for about 2 weeks, and then I used a cane to try to heal it the rest of the way. It's not totally better, but it's better than it could be right now. I do get pains here and there, and I'm a little bit older. If you couldn't already tell, look at the head. I'm almost completely bald. Things don't heal as well as they do when you're a little bit younger, so that's the way it is. And then on my throwing hand, right-handed, on these 2 fingers, I had finger infections. They were bloated, like filled with pus. I'm not going to get into it, but that definitely slowed down that as well. So with a broken foot, a finger infection on my throwing hand, and I know some guys can go out and play with a finger infection. And I give them kudos for that because there was no way. This thing was keeping me up at night. So there's that, and then my daughter has 2 pet rabbits. Actually, later on this week, I'll post just a little short video, just of her with a rabbit and everything. The thing likes to eat power cords, mainly phone charging cords and computer charging cords. So it's got an appetite for those, and it likes to chew through them. And we've gone through, I think 4. I think we're at number 4 right now, 4 plugs. So that's why there's so much time in between videos sometimes, and sometimes my daughter is my editor usually. I'm going to start trying to do it on my own. So I know these videos don't have like the whole like and subscribe buttons and stuff everywhere. She's the one that knows how to do all that. She doesn't like doing editing very often because she's got her own channel she's got to worry about. If you want to go out and check it out, it's Alleyway Art. She's pretty decent. So there's that. So I'm really sorry, and I know it sounds like a bunch of things to cover my own ass, but it's not. It's just the way it is. But just to go ahead and go on to a different note and everything. So the season started already, which is great. I cannot wait to get out there, but we still have snow on the ground up here because it snowed last night. And it's only 30-some degrees outside, which isn't too bad. I could go out and putt, but I don't feel like it today, and plus I've got other things going on. But I did want to tell you about something I went and picked up at the dollar store. And I know it's a dollar, it's the dollar store. I think it was Dollar Tree. I found these little babies. They're tiny, they're small, and they're $1 for 2 of them. My putting, I've tried going out and putting a few times lately. I just throw the basket out in the garage, and I just go ahead and do some short putts here and there and everything. Noticing that my accuracy has fallen way off over the winter. So I'm going to start using these. I'm going to go out there, put one about 10 feet out, 15, 20, 25, or, once I get the 10s down or the 15s down or whatever, and make sure they are solid and everything, I'll go ahead and start putting them out more. Or I can throw these little babies all around the yard. Take it for them. Throw them all around the yard and try some different putts. I've got an old stump out there that I can use for an elevated basket. Actually stand on the stump and throw downward so I get a little bit more of some things. You're going to fall into a trap if you keep putting the same every single time you go outside to putt, or even if you're going for a practice round or something. If you putt in the same spot every single time, you will fall into a rut. You won't be able to make other putts, I've noticed. That's my experience, and I've seen other people do it the same. They go out in the same spot in the yard, they're out there throwing at their basket, they get out to the course and they can't sink anything that's a little bit elevated or, around a tree or something. I got 1 tree left in my yard. I've had 2 of them taken down. I got one tree left in my yard. I can go ahead and put around that, you know, and try some skill shots, things like that. Don't fall into that rut. You know, these are simple. These are like, they weigh a few ounces. You know, toss them in your garage, or if you don't have a garage, you got a porch or something. I mean, hell, you can put these in a closet. Go ahead and throw these in a closet and everything. And when you go out and putt and everything, just remember, go ahead and toss them around. And that's just my idea. And I know I'm not the only one that's had this idea. And I'm not stealing from anyone. I can't think of anyone that's done this. But these little cones for $2 for 4 of them, you get a whole day's afternoon ready, you know, to go out and putt. And I usually go out and try to practice for about an hour at a time. So, I mean, they'll come in handy. And if, you know, they get busted or anything, it's $1 for 2 of them. So I'm paying 50 cents a piece. So that's my little idea right there. So I, you know, take it if you will. So I would just like to tell you once again, sorry for the delay between the videos. Hopefully more of you guys will start subscribing and liking. Please do that. And then hit the little notification bell, because I will have videos every week, and you're going to probably see a little 30-second shorts like in the very middle of the week, just to try to keep things kind of lively. The next one will be the rabbit. So anyways, you guys have a great day, and I will see you on the next video. Remember, grow the sport.